After feeling rather disillusioned after our last couple of dressage competitions, we've decided to take the pressure off and have some fun. So we have been doing some poles and some jumping. Here is Elf all ready to go jumping in his Louisa Cuomo GP saddle. And this was a few weeks ago, just doing some small jumps. Our jumping instructor is Amber de Silva, and she's an event rider and gives us so much confidence.
Good. Yeah, well done. Now keep in balance, yeah? Nice rhythm. Get your line. Look at the fence. Good. Now just balance him and change his leg. Good. Yeah, well done. Eyes up. Look up. Woo! Good. Yeah, good. Sit tall. Well done. Now keep the canter around the corner. Good. And rebalance. Leg. Keep the canter out. Good. Sit tall. Keep him straight. Leg on. Well done, lovely.
So I was really pleased with that little skinny at the end. My back is really stiff. Looking back at these videos, I can see how bad my lower back is. I've actually got a bulging disc at the moment, which has been agony. Good. So probably is why I'm not looking too great.
Well done. That's it. That's it. Well done. Straight, funnel him through. Oh, good.
So apart from my horribly fixed lower back, I was quite pleased with this. So then we decided to bite the bullet and booked Atia and Elf in for a pole clinic with Kathryn Marsh. So it's the first time that they'd been in the lorry together and travelled anywhere together. And this is how it went. Look how sound Atia looks trotting up towards the camera. This is since she's been on her hempine CBD treatment. She's just a different horse.
Oh, everybody, let's not run Mummy over. Right, we can all fight over them.
So that was an easy way to get them up so that we could catch Elf and Atia. And we loaded them up and off we went.
So we are off to a pole clinic, and it's the first time I've taken Atia and Elf out together. So Sophie's riding Atia, and we're just doing a walk and trot pole clinic, so we'll see how it goes with Atia. Hopefully she'll be up for it. Elf is in a really naughty mood. He's just pulled off where I tied him up to help put the boots on Atia. He decided to pull off the fence while I was doing that, and then had a nice gallop around the top paddock, so that's really helpful. And he's now splattered in mud as well because he didn't want to be caught. Standard story when I try and catch him in the middle of the day. So yeah, all in all, the start was quite stressful, but they both loaded in really well. Atia just went straight up, which I was really pleased about. And they're in the back together looking pretty happy. So we'll have to see how it goes.
So this is the first time Sophie's ever done a pole clinic, and Atia hasn't done anything like this for about 4 or 5 years. So she found it quite exciting at first, but Sophie dealt with her really well and rode her nicely. So it's always a bit of gauging with Atia, what we can do with her and what we can't. She's been cleared by the vet to do walk and trot work in the school only because of her arthritis. She was keen to try and canter at points, so Sophie did well to stop her. But yeah, she's a little bit rusty, as you can see going over the poles here, but she was keen.
That looked loads better.
Okay, now you can have a little walk. Well done.
Don't run us over.
Dean?
I was really pleased with the two horses working together because, you know, I thought they might find it a bit exciting, but they did settle quite well.
And your paws. Little forward.
I really like Kathryn's pole clinics because she sets up some really different and varied exercises, and it does get you thinking and working properly. And here they are after our lesson before we loaded them.
So they've both loaded in perfectly. In fact, Atia was like she couldn't wait to get in so she didn't get left behind. So yeah, you've both been very good, haven't you? Yeah. Come on then, home time now, dinner time. Lots of biscuits and dinner for good ponies. Yeah.
So the next time we went over to Amber's, I wanted to jump again. So yeah, this is what we did on that day. So we started off by trotting up this like a sort of poles arrowhead, and then we did some canter poles, which is what you're seeing now afterwards. So because we've been having issues with our simple changes, Amber then got us to come and canter round in a circle and then try to do a simple change between the poles as we came through the middle of them. So that was quite good for us because, as you will have seen in any of my previous videos, we usually end up jogging at least a few strides, so that was quite good. So this worked really well because it did give us an actual area to aim for rather than just across the middle of the arena like you do in a test or whatever. So yeah, it helped to try and give you a point to stop at. So I then allowed him to have a little bit of a blowout because I felt like he wanted one, which he took advantage of me and was a little bit silly when we got down to the bottom. I think that's a mixture of the spring grass and his Spanish sense of humour.
Yeah. Lovely. Oh, hello.
Sophie.
Hello, Elf.
Says I'm having great fun.
Going. He's going bang.
So now we started to link the two exercises together, so jumping the jump, going round, and then trying that simple change between the poles, just to try and, you know, get him listening and get some control back, and yeah, just to mix it up a bit. When he gets his striding right like that, he just feels a dream to jump. He fills you with so much confidence.
I think we can put the fence up a bit.
It's not often you hear me say, I'd like the fence up a bit, please. So we just gotten a little bit close there.
Just a bit more outside leg on that turn, Bex, yeah? He's just losing his shoulder, then you're getting a wobble just before the fence. Okay. Circle him. Nothing around the outside leg. No. Outside leg, more outside leg. Straight his neck. Better. Right, now outside leg. Breathe, shoulders up.
Nice.
Help me, Robert, hold.
That was a bit scary. Go.
Good. Don't override it, Bex. Just sit still. Outside leg, better.
Nice.
So I had trouble getting him back to a walk here, and we just lost a bit of the balance, and then into the upwards I was just trying to get his shoulder in the right place because he felt like he was going to pop off on the wrong lead otherwise. So I'd rather wait and get it right.
You made a real nice shape over that.
Yeah.
Right, I'm done.
That was cool.
So that went really well. I wasn't planning to do the pole exercise, but Amber had that set up when we arrived for another horse that she'd been riding before. So we had a go at that, and he went through the trotting poles really nicely. I don't think Sophie videoed that, but we got some of the canter work and he did really well with that. And then I was feeling like I wanted to jump today. So yeah, I jumped him without Amber having jumped him first, because normally she pops on him first. And he felt really good. Like, he was quite full of it, and he was like a little bouncy ball, but he was rideable, and he was, yeah, I mean, he's really getting the hang of his striding now, which is good. So when you come into a fence, as long as you set him up right, he gives you quite a nice feel into it. I think we got one that went on a bit of a long one when he was getting a bit excited and went too fast into it, but yeah, I'm feeling happier to put the height up a bit now, and yeah, it was really positive. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
So this next bit of footage is from a lesson a week afterwards with Amber, where we had some new jumps. So Amber jumped him over them first, and then I had a go. My back was really quite bad, and 2 days after this, my bulging disc went really out. So yeah, I've not ridden him since then.
There's lots of new questions here for Elfie today. A water tray, we've never done that before. Oh, give it some air, but straight over. No buckies, Elfie. Ooh. Thanks.
So there were some fillers here he hadn't seen before.
Nice. So he is feeling rather fresh. I have cut his feed down because he was starting to look a bit fat, and also the spring grass is quite full on at the moment. So anyway, Amber's just going to jump him around the whole lot again. Then Scaredy Cat Me is going to get on and have a little jump at the end. Yeah, that was good. Very nice, Elfie.
My turn next. So yeah, I was feeling a little bit nervous actually, I have to say, because he was looking quite onward bound with Amber.
That's it. Now just get your line for the water tray. Good. Little bit of leg. Super. Now keep the rhythm round, Beck. That's right. Now sit up for your turn. Look at your fence. Get your outside leg on him. Get straight. Hoppa. Lovely.
I think I tried to push for a long one here, and he was like, no, I'm chipping one in.
Wait for him. Good. Little bit more. Good. Right, now balancing for this. Yep, good. Get your eyes up.
I decided to circle because I didn't feel the canter was good enough.
Don't
here.
freak out. You can pop this, yeah? Just think canter, canter, canter. Look at your jump now. That's it. Ride your line. Now your leg. Got half a change. Still got half a change.
So I sort of shut down a bit on this part. I think because the quad bike had started up in the field behind, it was making me feel a bit nervous, and The height of these jumps for me is quite decent, and I was a bit worried about doing the double, so I think I was trying to sort of overly control the pace and make sure that we came in on a really nice stride to everything. I don't like jumping out of a bad stride, especially with my back being as stiff as it is.
Just put your leg on, let him do his job. Lovely.
So I felt that was a really successful session, and I was really proud of what we managed to achieve there. These fences are pretty big by my standards. A huge thank you to Amber, who has helped us so much along the way. The fact that she jumps him for me, she rides all the time jumping, whereas I just do it occasionally. So it's great to have somebody confident that can, you know, show him all of these things the first time round, and then it gives me the confidence to get on and do it myself. I do have to remind myself that when I got him, he hadn't jumped at all, so he's doing really well. And a big thank you to Helen Diaper for letting me come over to use the arena, and also to Kathryn Marsh for the pole clinic earlier on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you'd like to be notified of more videos.